Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is, I think it's my fourth update for my Partners in Cream for 2024. So this is a project that was created by Steph, and I always forget the other creator. I'll link them below so you have both creators' information below. There's lots of people that do this project. It's been going on for a few years now, and this is my first year doing this project. Pretty happy that I joined this year because this is one of my favorite projects, and I wish I had joined it sooner, basically. 3 to 5 products, rolling style, year long, cream or liquid products. I actually have a lot in this project. Well, I have 5 or 6, but I'm kind of rolling some things like monthly, so there's something coming in and something going out right now. So anyway, let's just get right into the products. So the first item is a bronzer that I'm working on. This is the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte Bronzer in Sunkissed. I've had this in a previous project. It's going down ever so slowly. I did talk about last month I was going to try and use this as a blush, and I did do that this month. But I didn't use this as much. I feel like last month I was a little bit more focused on this, but this month, I don't know, I kind of used it. I don't know how well I focused on it because, again, I was working on my Project Pan blush, or blush bronzer. I really, really want to hit pan on that, so I was trying to focus on that one a little bit more, as well as my Pan That Palette one, because previous months I was going so slow with that, and this past month, if you watch that update, I did move along a little bit better in that. But yeah, like this color definitely works as a blush as well, so I probably will try and use it a little bit more the next couple months as a blush as well. I feel like it goes really well with my hair right now. But yeah, this one's moving along ever so slowly, but still moving. I wanted to finish this by the end of the year. I do think it's going to be difficult, but if I can get this like maybe halfway down, I feel like that would be a good goal. A good target is to at least finish half of what's left. So last month this was 28.63 grams. It's now 28.4 grams. That's a difference of 0.23 grams. The next item, again, moving along, however, much slower, even though I use it like almost every time I do my makeup. I didn't use it today because I didn't want to disturb the settling of the product. This is the Temp2 BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. I really enjoy this. I mix it with my foundation pretty much every day. It sort of thins out the foundation, gives the foundation a bit of a glow. It's sort of like a skin tone color for me, so it works out really well. It doesn't sort of add depth or brighten it up too much either. So this is where we're at right now. Again, moving along. I moved a little bit slower this past month compared to the previous month, but I feel like it's moving along. Again, kind of looking at this. Will I finish this by the end of the year? Maybe not. Let's see. If I go July, August, September, October, November, December, I probably will be close to the bottom of the marker. The marker doesn't go all the way, like my line, doesn't go all the way down to the tape, not the line. The tape doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the product, so I'll probably get close to the bottom of the tape, but I don't think I can finish this by the end of the year at the rate I'm going anyway. I did talk about maybe using this on my body, so we'll maybe play with that and see how it goes. I struggle with, I'm wondering, I want to ask this question because I see other people use things up on their body, especially like highlighters and stuff. I struggle with that because, again, I wear a lot of more higher neck stuff because I don't want to wear a lot of low things. I just feel uncomfortable wearing low stuff. And so I'm conscious about getting makeup like on my shirt. I also, like, people put stuff like on their arms, but I'm always putting, like, right now I'm actually a little bit cold. I was hot up until now, and then I sat down, and now I'm cold, so I have goosebumps. So I'm constantly putting on like sweaters and stuff, so I don't want to put like sparkly, liquidy stuff on my arms because I don't want it to come off on my clothes. Does anybody else? Like, that's what prevents me from using stuff on my body, is I'm constantly like touching clothes or sitting on things. Like I remember I put like a liquid, I still have it. It's like a bronzy thing up for my legs. And I remember going to like a beach club thing when I did that. And like I sat on a chair and I immediately sat up because I was like, oh crap, it's going to get on the chair. And it totally did. I was like, ah crap. So just walk away from that. So I hesitate putting stuff on my body because of transfer. Anyone else? Do people just like accept it and like they're like, whatever, I'm gonna have glitter all over my clothes, or I'm gonna get bronzer on my clothes or whatever? I don't know, because I feel like my face, I can protect it enough from other stuff that it doesn't get on things. Deep thoughts from Anne Murray. Moving on. So the eyeshadow that I've been using this past month was the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in Amber Rush. I wore this, I think, in my last video. I definitely wore it in one video for sure. I actually have a nice little dip going on in this. I don't know how well you can see that. I was going to keep this in. I thought, like, yeah, I could keep this in and try and hit pan on it. I might do that in a future project, but for right now, I want to kind of cycle through my liquid and cream type eyeshadows. So I am going to move on from this because I won't get through all of them. I did use a few. I was in Vegas not too long ago, and I took a couple of my ColourPop ones with me, which was a good way to use a couple of ones that I really, really enjoy. And, like, again, I would probably just keep using those. So use them while I was away, and I put them away. I might pull them out for this project at some point, but I might just pull them out to play with them. I don't want to focus on them too much. So last month this was, I forgot the weights on this guy. Last month this was 27.32 grams. It's now 25.69 grams. That's a difference of 1.63 grams. And then for the eyeshadow, it was 22.14 grams. It's now 22.12 grams. That's a difference of 0.02 grams. So not a lot, but still some movement on that. The next thing is my lip gloss, and this one slowed down this past month. I've been using other lip glosses. Again, I was in Vegas. I didn't take this with me, so that was time lost, but I used other products quite a lot while I was away, so it got used on other stuff. So, you know, I can't complain, and I don't think I will have an issue finishing this year, so I'm not too worried about slowing down this past month on this. And this next month I might also be a bit slow, but I feel like July, August I will pick this up a little bit more. So you can see on the lines on the side there that I did slow down this past month just a little bit, but there's not a whole lot of products left in this, so again, I'm pretty confident that I can finish this out. And last month this was 33.42 grams. It's now Sorry, I read that wrong. Last month it was 32.42 grams. I'm not sure if I read that wrong. It's now 32 grams even. That's a difference of 0.42 grams. And then the last product that I had, like, that I was measuring in this was the blush. I've talked about this. I now have more blush because I bought the Rare Beauty, but I think I said I had 10 to 12 cream blushes, cream liquid blushes, so I wanted to rotate through at least one a month. Last month I had two because I kind of last update I had two because I missed an update. So this is the one that I've been using this past month. This is the LYS Higher Standard Blush in a Self-Love Shimmer. I don't really get the shimmer part on this. It is the blush I am wearing today. My lighting is kind of going in and out, so I'm looking a little washed out. Let's try and bring that down a little bit more maybe. There we go. So yeah, that is the blush that I'm wearing today. Very natural, very easy to wear, very neutral, like everyday kind of blush. Like, as I sometimes say, sort of like a non-offensive blush. Like, I feel like this would work. The Self-Love, I know the Self-Love shade is like one of their standard shades. Is like, I think, a great universal type blush shade. And I like the formula. It's nice. I don't think it's super long wearing, to be honest. But I do think it looks nice. And I do kind of like to layer it, like if I want to go for a really blushy blush look, putting this on first and then putting something on top that sort of sticks to that, I think gives a good base if you really want to go for a super blush look. So last month this was 30.77 grams. It's now 30.75 grams. That's a difference of 0.02 grams. So I do still have some of these little samples in here. I might have to check this one because it's getting pretty hairy. This is the shade Hope from the Rare Beauty blush, liquid blush. Then I have the Hope lip oil, which I'm pretty much through that too. And then I have this foundation. I kind of forgot that was in there. So I think this might even be dried out now. I'll have to see if I can play with it one more time. This was the HD Hydra Glow from Makeup Forever, and I don't like it, so I'm glad I tried this sample because I'm just not interested in buying the full size. So as I said, I'm rotating through my blushes and my eyeshadows, and the eyeshadow that I'm going to roll in is this one. It's the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Liquid Shadow in Moonstone. This came in a lucky bag. I know other people got different shades of this. I lucked out. This shade is a good one. It stays put. This is one of those eyeshadows I can put on. I can like literally run a marathon, which I probably would not do, but if I had to, if I had to run away from a bear in the length of a marathon, I know this eyeshadow would, that was oddly specific. I know this eyeshadow will stick. Like, it is set it and forget it type of eyeshadow, it stays really, really well. I think if you had like oily eyelids, this would work well. I don't know how, like if this is a product she's continuing to like promote or if it's like phasing out. I don't remember. It wasn't a lucky bag, so it makes me feel like it was being phased out. But yeah, this is the one I'm going to roll in. I'll just do a little swatch of it here. I picked this one because I have another one that's like similar from a BoxyCharm, but it's a bit more warmer, so I feel like I'll like it a little bit better further into the summer, whereas this one's a little bit brighter, lighter, easy like I say every day, but it's pretty glowy, but it is easy to wear like with a lot of different looks. And I'm gonna try and wear this to work, so we'll go for it. Why not? And then the blush that I am pulling in is the Holika Jelly Dough Blusher in Nut Jelly. I picked this one because I was hoping it was going to be a bit more brown. It turned out to be a little bit more peachy than I anticipated. I actually have a pretty good dip in this. I feel like I could be hitting pan soon. I can kind of see, I don't know how well you can see that. I can kind of see that inner, yeah, you can kind of see it there, that inner circle in there. I've had this for a little while. It still seems fine in terms of texture and smell and everything, so, but this one might end up, I've talked about this one might end up in a project. So very natural, nice light blush there. Actually, all three of those colors look really nicely together. Nice little warm, peachy, bronzy summer look right there going into, well, we're in June. I'm filming this a little late. It's going to go up a little late. But like I said at the very beginning, I do enjoy this project and I want to keep on top of this project as best as possible. I know I did miss one update. Can't say I won't miss another update, but it's definitely a project that I am working on. Even if I miss a video, I am working on behind the scenes. Same with all my other projects. The one that's probably lagging the most is Deco Panning, because I did miss last update. But my eyeshadow project, I haven't filmed an update, and my lip project, I haven't filmed an update, but I am, at least the eyeshadow one, I'm kind of close to up to date on it. The lip one's kind of fallen behind a little bit, but I am still like playing with lip products and still trying to make some decisions. I just haven't been able to like really organize myself and sit down and film something. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, late June, early July. I'd like to get caught up on those projects as best as possible. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this project. I've said that a million times. It's a great project. If you're thinking about joining, you can join now if you want. If you haven't started, I think it's a really good project to get through your cream and liquid products. And they're products that I enjoy using. I just don't think about them all the time because I will admit mentally, powders are easier. Like sometimes I feel like cream products I have to think a little bit more. I have to think about what I'm applying on top of what. They kind of can be a bit messier. I can just grab a powder and a brush and throw it on, whereas a cream I'm like getting fingers, getting the phalanges a little dirty maybe, but or a little colorful, if you will. But yeah, I really like this project. So that's it in a nutshell. If you like this video, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.